Okay, hello again folks, welcome to Ibuki's chance to get a location test mod. So first off, let's start at the beginning with the delayed wake up. So you can stay on the ground for 11 extra frames if you hold heavy punch, like I will demonstrate now, which is nice. And we have the red focus attack, so it's normal focus attack plus heavy punch or heavy kick now. I've given you the option of either of those, and it looks like this. So Ibuki's effect is, you know when she dashes you get that sort of illusion fading? Well, now her red focus attack has loads of them. Normal focus attack doesn't, as you can see. So hopefully that's not too subtle. And the same rules apply. Level 1 doesn't crumple, maximum level does, and it comes out at the same speed as a normal focus attack. It costs 2 meter bars and can absorb 32 hits. You can FADC into it, and it costs all your meter bars, absorbs 0 hits, but can crumple on level 1 on hit. Now, I couldn't actually find a special or normal for Ibuki that would take advantage of a FADC version, because either they don't have enough hits done, or all of her special moves seem to knock the opponent down or launch them in some way, which doesn't make use of it. So she might actually be at a disadvantage to most characters, but you guys can try and see if there's anything interesting you can do with it. It's there if you need it. So Ibuki's first change is her guard bug when Alferte would do her forward medium kick, which would cross over, has now been fixed. Now I couldn't figure out how to do this. I did it at point blank when she was crouching and it didn't really cross over. I'm not sure what it looks like, but I may have already changed Alferte. I know I've done a video of him. I may have changed his forward medium kick already, but I haven't done anything to solve that. And people can tell me if there's something or some setup I can do, and then I'll try and fix it afterwards. So the next thing is crouching light punch is now a 3-frame startup, which is always nice to see. Tough characters to deal with their normals having a 3-frame startup. It's down from 4. The next thing is backhand punch, so that's far heavy punch, that move. It's now jump cancelable on the second hit. So at max the range, she can do maybe some sort of shenanigans like so, which is always nice. The next thing is hammer kick, so 6 medium kick, which is that one. I had to check there for a second. That has had a lower hitbox by minus 0.05, so it should hit people. Maybe if Ryu was doing a crouching medium kick, it should hit them a bit better now. I don't know, I thought that might hit them already, but it's been lowered by 0.05 and is also +2 on block rather than +3, so it lost 1 frame on block. Target combo 4, light punch, medium punch, heavy punch, that one. The second hit expanded downwards, so this will be the medium punch, and I did it on the end medium punch and the first hit. So both the hits of the medium punch has been expanded downwards, and it expanded that minus 0.15 and increased the height to compensate, of course, I always do so. Right, we have light, medium and heavy Tsujiguro. Okay, let me just find out what move this is, and I won't have to say it again. There you go, Tsujigo. That one. So it's had its recovery reduced by 6. Okay, so this was a bit odd because the whole program seems to count the whole thing as recovery. So when I took the 6 recovery off, it just made the move faster, more springy. So hopefully that's alright. Okay, she doesn't seem to have any recovery when she lands, really. At least not 6. So light, medium and heavy neck breaker. So that's these. And now soft knockdown. As you can see, the opponent is set to quick rise. So this is how fast they quick rise. It is pretty damn fast. It's about neutral or something on when you hit them. So I'm holding jump, and that's the earliest I could jump. So definitely no time to do any form of mix-up off the normal ones anymore. Now the EX1 is still a hard knockdown, but it takes longer to recover as well. So you might be able to, and you're quite far away, so maybe you can find something to do with a heavy kunai, but on the hard knockdown they can choose to delay wake up. painful nerf to her neck breaker. Okay, all to Sumuruguri's. Let's just find out what move it is, because I'm not sure anyway. There you go, Tsumugi or something. That one. So all of the hits on all the versions have had their hitbox slightly expanded downwards. So I've expanded it down minus 0.05. So I assume that's to hit crouches for the lower hitbox characters. And I've increased the height to compensate, of course. And the medium punch one has got 1 extra recovery, and I added that after the 3rd hit if you continue to do the 3rd hit. If you just leave it at 2, the recovery is the same. Okay, and the last change is to EX Kazagiri or something. That one. It's now got +1 invincibility, so 7 frames instead of 6. And the first hitbox has been expanded, so it can be more used as an anti-air. So I've increased the height by 0.1 and the width by 0.05. And I did some tests, and it seems to be pretty good as an anti-air now. The increased invincibility and the width and the height helped quite a lot, as you can see. So if I crouch and do it, then it's really good. Oh, it helped if I did the move. There we go. So you can really sort of delay it. Works really well as an anti-air now, which is always good. So there are all the changes for Ibuki. So what would you say? Looking at the list, I would say a range of buffs and a range of nerfs. Obviously everyone's going to focus on that neck breaker being pretty soft now. It's a soft neck breaker. It only breaks it softly. And everything else though seems to be like buffs all over the place. So I don't know, take that what you want. She might have some extra cross ability and, you know, mix up ability with the jump cancel on that, and anti-air ability on that. So not too bad. Tell me what you think, and I'll see you next time. Take care of yourselves. So when you want to install my mod, you need to download the mod in the download link in the video, and then extract the file. You'll have your character name changes, so a nice readme to let you know what I've changed and how I changed it, and installation instructions if you don't want to listen to me. And you'll have a character name.bac and character name.bcm. So the next thing you need to do is find your Capcom directory, because your Super Street Fighter 4 files will be in there. Mine's in the C drive in program files, but if you bought it on Steam, it'll probably be in your Steam directory somewhere. So you go in to Super Street Fighter 4. Now you've got some patch 1.07 and patch 1.06. You need to find the one with your most up-to-date character. For example, if we were doing Sagat, his most up-to-date one would be in 1.07, as well as Ryu, Yuri, Dudley, DJ and Cody. But most characters are in 1.06. The character I'm doing is in there, and most characters are. I'll mention it if it's in 1.07. So you go in, and then you go into Battle, Regulation, Latest AE, and then you find the character we're doing. I'm doing Bison, which has got the name Vega at the moment. And so you'll have the character name.bac, character name.bcm, and all you need to do is, I recommend making a backup and copying those files in and rename them original, just so you got them as backup. And then you just copy over my ones into there, and that will allow you to play as my modded version in arcade mode, training mode and versus mode. So you can have some fun. If you've got local friends to play with, you could update 2 characters that I do and then fight against each other with the new changes. That would be quite interesting. Anyway, so thanks for watching, and I hope that has helped.